call YouTube. Well, I finally got up early this morning. Lovely Scottish Saturday morning. Lots of rain and mud. But I came down anyway, and I managed to get it set up. It's a bit of a work. The whole point of me coming down here, I'm only about 5-minute walk from my house in the woods. A nice secluded little area. But it's trial and error when it comes to setting this up. It's working out good so far. The tarp was the first thing I tried to get up, and it did start to rain. It was okay at first, but then it did start to rain, so I kind of rushed it a lot more, and it's kind of, I would say, certainly just a little more than 2/3 over to one side, but it's covering the hammock anyway, and I managed to get the hammock up just with what came with it. I don't know if you can see up here, I've still got plenty of room for my head. The mosquito net's still there. Those little poles are keeping it back, but I think there's a better way for me to be setting it up. It's still a little, it's not loose on my face by any manner of means, but this side down here seems to have came loose again. Basically I got the tarp up with the bungee cord that came with it, but the bungee cord is also attached to the rods holding up the mosquito net, all in the one. It was improvisation when the rain came on, or else my hammock was going to get soaked. I first put up the bungee cord just with the tarp. When I tied the hammock up with the webbing, I realised the mosquito net was flat, and then I realised the bungee cord would best serve that. So I put up the hammock first, as it turns out, when the rain went off. It was only a little couple of minute shower, and then when the hammock was set, there was a loose bit of bungee cord from the knot on the tree, and I just put the two ends of the tarp up with that, and at the sides I just used the pegs and the guy ropes as it comes with it. I don't know if you can see out there. I've still got plenty of room in here, as you can see. The mosquito net seems to be okay. I love this view, just looking at all that woodland. And here I am nice and quiet, no one even knows I'm here. And the path is only about, I would say, 50 to 75 metres behind me. No one would know I'm here, and that's why I chose the coyote brown tarp. It just blends in much better with the woodland. I did bring down my camera and tripod. This equipment here, all in my little laptop bag that I'm using for this now. It's an easy, quick assembly thing. This is the other side I've got all down. Still a bit close to us, but to be honest with you, I'm very comfortable. The only thing I noticed with closing it over, I don't know if you see down there, I'm always concerned with the little things, but the zip looks as if it's just a little bit out. I see a little bit of light coming through where the zip's meant to be, so I hope there's not going to be any problems with it. But other than that, I'm enjoying it. I've got my little inflatable pillow below me. I've got my bag and that under here. I didn't use the carabiners. I think it's just going to be too tricky, but this is trial and error. The only thing I would have to do if I was doing a nighter, an all-nighter, would obviously fix the tarp a bit more evenly maybe. I'm more concerned about the rain getting in just with the webbing there, so I know I have to do something about that. But for a little Sunday morning, for a little hour coming down just to try it out, it seems to be going very well. I haven't tried to move on my sides or nothing of that yet, but yeah, it's quite comfortable. It's weird because in a bed you feel your lungs are getting pushed in with the weight of your body, and you try to sleep, and then I'm always tossing on my sides and things. I like sleeping on my sides a lot, but for some reason the way this hammock is, I don't feel as if the weight's on me even though I'm still lying. It's as if it's taking the weight at each side. I haven't got either side too high up. I don't feel as if I'm bending into like a banana shape or nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable at this. I was very apprehensive at first sitting into it because I could feel it sinking and then it stopped. And I'm a big bit of a boy these days. But yeah, I took the plunge and I went for it. It's worked out well. I'm very pleased to get out and do it, and it's making me want to do it all the more. So I definitely want to get time away somewhere. I've got a few places I want to go. Still thinking about planning for the West Highland Way. The only thing I need to do now is get fit, get back into the training as I used to do. But in the meantime, I'll leave you and stay tuned. And as always, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, because if you're looking to start out just like I am, rather than all these ones that have got it all in place and you want all the information, personally I think for me, getting back to the basics and going from scratch, if you're like me, that's exactly what I was looking for on YouTube. So that's exactly what I want to provide for others. I'm not a professional cameraman, I'm not a professional hiker, prepper or anything. I'm just basic, average, and starting from scratch. And if you're looking for help along the way, then hopefully it's something I'm going to be providing just through trial and error myself. So stay tuned and please subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Pleasure.